Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Tonight, we are returning to the wonderful world of Weyard for a green screen that does not move in the background. Impossible task, I know. We're headed back in for Golden Sun: The Lost Age, and we are doing the entirety of the game. That includes all the secondary dungeons, all secret bosses, all Djinn, even the ones from Golden Sun. I spent time today putting in 6 pages of password, all on the Wii U gamepad, which is almost an impossible task if you don't take a picture of it on your phone and send it over, but it's 50 characters per page times 5 pages, so 200. It was like 260 characters when all said and done. So much easier when I could play this on the Game Boy. It is so time consuming, Panda. It's crazy. But that all comes to a head. I'm bringing over all my character levels, all their gold, all their items, all their Djinn, everything in the game. So, without further ado, let me get everything set to switch over. And I hope you all enjoy this as much as I do. Let's get ready to play Golden Sun. It would suck if it messed up during the end. It 100% would. Did I forget something? I forgot something. I was talking to my wife about this earlier. When I forget something, it always just like, where's, that's what it is. Copy widget, add widget, add browser, chat. Thank God I'm not recording yet. See how that looks real quick. Oh, come on, chatbot. Are you not gonna... There it goes. How's that look? Horrible. I will fix that later. You're over 1,000 eggs into a shiny hunt for Porygon, wondering why the Masuda method is failing. Turns out you had 2 Japanese in the nursery, so you were full odds hunting. Oh, that sounds horrible. Let's get into it. So yeah, here's the party from the first game. And a quick overview. Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Weyard. I forgot to hit a button. Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Weyard. Whoops. Already doing great. Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations like lead into gold. But in time, man's dream gave birth to untold strife. Dreams of endless riches, of eternal life, of domination over all that lived, conquest and war. These dreams would have torn the world apart if not for a few brave and wise men who sealed away the power of alchemy deep in Mount Aleph's Sol Sanctum. That's all oversight. Prologue from Book 1. Vale guarded the secrets for many years until Isaac and Jenna and Garrett, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Garrett's parents are fine. Satoros and Minardi of the Mars clan followed them to the sanctum. With them traveled Jenna's brother, Felix, thought lost in the same tragic storm. Satoros and Minardi stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal of the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Creighton. If these 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses, the seal on alchemy would be broken. That is a lot of odds, Panda, on the Masuda method, though. Isaac and his best friend Garrett set out to stop Satoros, rescuing their friends, and returned the elemental scars to their home in Sol Sanctum. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan and pursued Satoros and Minardi to Emil, a winterlock town near Mercury Lighthouse. There, they met best girl Mia and guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept. With her, they pursued Satoros to the area atop Mercury Lighthouse. Isaac was too late, and they beat Satoros to a pulp, and he got away. They chased him across Angra to the shores of the Karagal Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, they crossed the Karagal to Tolvi. Spoke with the leader, a strange man named Babby. Babby entered Isaac and Colosso as a test of his powers. Psynergy won Colosso and earned him Babby's trust. Babby revealed a great secret to Isaac. And then lots of things happen. Satoros and Minardi kidnapped Sheba, and they fought him atop the lighthouse. The beacon was lit again. Great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, and they were both lost. They went to Lalivero, where Babby asked them to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. Iadem, not Babby, did this and gave them the Lemurian ship. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna just before the beacon on the Venus lighthouse is lit. Yes, Babby is a great name. I love him. I love him so much. He is Babby. Hero! What's up, man? How are you doing tonight? Much better than Swordward or Shieldbert? I mean, those names are pretty bad on arrival. And we get Venus Lighthouse right away! It is a bop. They're so good, aren't they, Hero? Like, these kinds of sprites are just so... They're just... perfect. It's just the perfect chef's kiss. I love it. I love this game so much. I feel bad that I'm like the only person in my friend group I know who's ever played this and enjoys the game, but my god. It's just so good. Now, if only they were like in high def, like, hell, even like their portraits, if they were in high def, like a modern remake, they would just be incredible. I have never heard of As Divine Hearts. What's that game like? Yeah, man, I would give up both my kidneys for an HD remake of Golden Sun. They just... So many of these games deserve that, and Nintendo is going through and giving the ones that do deserve it the treatment, and it usually is great when it happens. But like right now, they need it. Also, I just love that the game starts right here at the end. Oh, the gamepad is like a millisecond ahead. I just... So then, like, one of my favorite things is they just drop this bomb on you right at the beginning that Kraden wants to light the elemental lighthouses. Like that he wants that. He wants to unlock the power of alchemy back into the world. And it's just insane that for, you know, we think he's being really held hostage. He's not. He's kind of just along for the ride. Ironically, Hero, that's why I stream these. It just makes me happy to be able to come back to a game and have a reason to come back to it, as opposed to not coming back for a reason, if that makes sense. All right. I'm gonna try and hold my gamepad up a little bit. Oh boy. There's a bunch of soldiers and some ruffians. Yeah, Panda. The ghost girl just... It's a thing. Nintendo can't let it go. Jenna is bloodthirsty. Confirmed. And what I love is Jenna can use Psynergy, and she can clearly use more Psynergy than she could in the last game, which is just hilarious. You know that Nintendo's never going to take a break with it, Panda. That guy just got shot somewhere. And I want to know where. Ah. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Game Freak not appearing in a game as opposed to Ghost Girl. I love how Alex just backs them off like, you can't take me. Even 100 of you couldn't take me. Let's go talk. Now, I will show something cool off again, just because I love it when I'm done with this conversation. So by pressing this handy little question mark button, I can somehow, I'm trying to figure out if I can show this. So I guess I'm gonna just put it here. It's the menu book, the original menu book for the game. Pretty cool. It's got the story, the table of contents, how to use the controls on your Game Boy. Ugh. It's perfect, and I love it. I'm gonna have to go through this again sometime. I love when games do stuff like that. Yeah, I am emulating it on the Wii U. Or rather, I purchased it through the Virtual Console because I like having a digital copy in the event that my physical copies bite the dust. Because I own, technically, 2 American copies of, or 2 English copies of The Lost Age, because I lost one and I don't know where it is. It's weird, I like own it, but I don't own it. And I have a Japanese copy of it. And then I have a Japanese copy of Golden Sun. And then 2 copies of Golden Sun. I wanted one in the box. And I wanted one in the box with the complete manuals and everything. And then I have a copy that I play. And then I have a digital copy as well. Because physical medium and digital medium. It's just nice to have. And then only 1 copy of Dark Dawn because Dark Dawn. All right, so now there's 3 of them. Let's use our 3-person synergy flare. Jenna's gonna get punched. Oh, I already messed up too. Maybe I should have eaten a bigger breakfast. There goes my promotion. All right, maybe you're going somewhere after all. The one upside about emulating it on the Wii U is that there's the option for HD, kind of, using an HDMI cable. Wait, did Jenna keep her levels from... I don't remember if Jenna kept her level. So I don't think I ever explored this in the main game. If you come here as Isaac and Garrett and them, you can actually see Satoros and Minardi's ship crashed. Crane just jumped off the ledge and down into the Lemurian ship. Makes sense. The thingy that makes it go.
You know, Jenna, the thingy. The boat can't move without it. There's no trick. If this boat is done, how did it get here in the first place?
Wait, they didn't come here with it? So I need the thingy to get the boat to do the thing. I need Julie to do the thing. Wait for it. And then catastrophe hits. With that rockin' music. Huh, I think things might be getting worse. The lighthouse is collapsing. Yeah. So if you recall at the end of the game, there was a after credits scene where they were drifting on an island. This is that scene with slightly more detail.
I'm hungry, Jenna. I'd like some bacon. Oh, they lit the Venus bacon.
Jenna's also cranky because she fell on a tree. And if you were here for that stream of the end game, you know how this ends. Sheba and Felix made their way from the lighthouse and somehow washed adrift on this moving island in, as we will learn later, a massive sea. I have to step away for 1 second and get a Tums. All right. Tums has been acquired. You would be cranky too if you fell on a tree and some old dude was going on and on about bacon. I think I would too. Right, hero? Just with Felix. I wish there was a voice acted ROM of this. I would kill for proper voice acting when I play this instead of squeaking. Satoros and Minardi are dead, you fools. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you, Panda. As much as I would prefer full voice acting in a thing like this, I gotta give them credit. They put something.
Unfortunately, I'm a student of alchemy, not geology.
Oh no, we're gonna miss the continent. If only there were something that would stop it. We just have a very rough start. You want to check yourself for injuries. Always. Looks like the arms are still attached. It's a good start. Legs are working fine too. Yep, I'm all good. All right, Jenna joined the party. And let's get Sheba. All right, we got everyone. Let's leave. Damn it. Now what's interesting is we will never be able to go to this map again. That's where we're going. Yeah, I knew she was a wind adept. It was pretty obvious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like I said, we'll never be able to return to this map. Totally worth exploring, just to look around. See part of the world that never will go back. Yeah, see if we go over. Nothing. Ever again. Which is fine in retrospect. Ah, yes, Dahlia. Looks like they got hit with the tidal wave. So this is the Shrine of the Sea God. We'll be back here eventually. We need that item. Sir, are you okay? I must be born to suffer. I have a couple coins to spend. I think I'm not gonna spend them though. I'm not too worried. Mostly because we get a Djinn right away. Yep, come with us. No, I don't need an explanation about Djinn. I forgot that these were loud. Dynamax Cannon is dragon. Do Pokemon get bigger with because they're infused with dragon energy? No. Oh, this is the Shrine of the Sea God. They just get bigger because they're infused with all the energy of the cosmos. Or something like that. Alright, so our first stop on Felix and the Funky Bunch's Great Adventure is... Wow, he has Earthquake at level 5. That's ridiculous. We're headed to a temple. I believe it's... Nope, it's not Llama Temple. Kandarian Temple? Oh, by the way, there's a world map. It's huge now. First game took place here. All of that was the first game. Barely all of that, actually. Now we have all of this. Okay, I think it's around the other side. I know more about the later half of the game than I do about the beginning anymore. I just know that Sheba is fast. Hey, Steve! Congratulations on finding that nut. How you doing tonight, man? How are you feeling? Any better, I hope? Or rather, I guess better, I hope, would be the grammatically correct sentence. Yeah, but Pokemon says a million weird things, Panda. Let's see. Can I come in the front door, please? All right. I know why this wall is suspicious, Kraden. All is well. Picked up geese for some reason. You know, I hear it's a good game. He's poisoning dragons, so they're being poisoned by his dragon energy. I don't like that. That seems mean. Now let's invade this Shaolin temple. The little monks training with Psynergy. Dynamax is just mega gone wrong, I feel like. I too will enter the cave because no one will stop me, apparently. This is the one thing I kind of don't understand about this game. Like, there's this super... Oh god, a Mimic right away. There's clearly a trial, like... They have to pass a Psynergy test, and we just walk right in. Have I seen Gigantamax Machamp? Yeah. He looks dope as hell. I love it. But he also looks like he is exploding with power, so. God, Shiba. He's so powerful already. Angel Worm. Or Angle Worm? Something along those lines. Is there more down here? Nah. So we gotta come back for that guy. That's really cool, because that's a Mercury Djinn, and we don't have a Mercury Adept yet. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea to give us one that early, because someone's going to be having a Djinn of the wrong element. To make me suffer for a while? Yeah, I mean, probably. Oh yeah, Steve, Gigantamax Machamp. He is a beefy boy. There's that kid. Like, give Nefaria a second set of arms, and that's Gigantamax Machamp. Walk over here. Note that item. Yo, I mean, you know, Morthos with his 13 strength. Or something. Maybe he'll multiclass into a paladin as well. Yeah, no, that would be ridiculous. Morthos with that much sheer muscle mass and arm. What you gonna do with all them arms, Morthos? Cast 3 Eldritch Blasts at a time. Legends say he carried a sinking freighter to shore to prevent the loss of cargo and people. Well, it sounds like he's a good dude. You have to Blu-ray in like 15 minutes. Well, I don't know what that means, but you definitely should eat. Oh, you have to play in 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, you definitely should eat. And then hashtag lurk in the background. Is it, it's not Strahd tonight, is it? I would like to know how to Blu-ray. Okay, I think I gotta put it on this one first. Okay, this is how you get over. You were in Storm King's Thunder and just escaped from the inside of a Tarask. I see. Sounds like a whole lot of something. So, Panda, a Tarask is a creature in Dungeons and Dragons that is, like, quite possibly the most invincible creature. You tend to not kill them, you tend to just inconvenience them. Oh, by the way, we gotta talk about this real quick. First off, Shiva needs the Shaman Rod. And I think I'm gonna give... I think I'm actually gonna give Felix the mysterious card and make him a Piero? A Pyro? Is that what it's supposed to... I'm not actually sure what it's supposed to be referencing, but basically you evolve into a juggler. They give you so many new and unique things right off the bat. Like class-changing items. Why not put cheese around them? It would inconvenience anyone for days. Well, because these things are gigantic. You can usually only kill them by using a magic spell called Wish to literally wish them from existence. All right, back to the actual story. Less cheese for weirdos to eat. You mean the people that can actually eat it? Oh yeah, but Wish has insane downsides, hero. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh yeah, what's Felix get now? So he has Juggle and Baffle card. So let's have Felix Juggle and let's see what these do. Panda's got a point. Cheese buildings might give a good distraction. I'd pay to see that. Oh, you mean the people who willingly eat it? I put it on things, but that's about it. And it has to be lactose free. It has to be lactose free. That's the key takeaway. What happened? Do you need help? Do you need help? I will be right back. Our cat just full on fell in the tub. BRP. Panda, Bede will never not suck. I don't know why people like Bede. I don't like Bede. I don't think Bede likes Bede. Soba's okay. He's just a little wet. People like him because they like their broken and interesting, I guess, characters. Is it not? It's Bede, right? Yeah, as Lizzie said, Panda, she looked behind her, or she was sitting in the tub, and then all of a sudden she just heard rapid paddling. And that's my boy. Oh, yeah, we are talking Sword and Shield. And yeah, Hero, the rivals are, they've really been a mixed bag recently, I feel like. Oh my god, if we could get another... Hell, Gary was a better rival. By the way, extinguish your desire and the fire will cool. Basically, don't try and push the pot. Playing Pokemon for story? Some stories you can, I feel like. Some Pokemon games you can easily get depth out of. Does Soba like water? I guess we'll find out. Apparently, Lizzie said he didn't cry when he fell in. Just rapidly paddled, so... He's been very cautiously experimenting with water. Like when I'm in the shower, he peeks his head up under the curtain and will like bat at the water, and he gets in the tub when we're done with it. Like Lizzie will drain the tub and he'll get in. I'll be done the shower, he'll get in and splash around. But it's very interesting. I think since we're getting him experience with it young, he's not as scared by it. That was the first boss of the game. Hey, I got a nut. Let's just make sure we do that. Bede, whatever his name is annoying. Hop is useless. Who brings a sheep versus a dragon? Him, apparently. I kind of agree with Hero. you need to basically just compare Pokemon to Pokemon. So, like, if each story has a better story than the last, then it's doing good. But a lot of times it just feels like Pokemon is comparing itself to itself, and the story never gets better. Also, yes, this old man is perturbed. Yeah, you kind of have to just... It's weird. Pokemon just it really doesn't have a comparison that you can compare it to. You know, like... I mean, I guess you could compare it to, like, Golden Sun, but... Comparing Pokemon to Shin Megami Tensei and Persona would be really hard. Yes, let's just compare it to Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait. I'm 90% sure I could just go back this way. Yu-Gi-Oh! Did have the better plot, even if most of it just was reused later on. By the way, I still kind of follow Yu-Gi-Oh! From time to time. Can I quickly mention that they keep bringing out support cards for old archetypes that are, like, not even remotely relevant? They keep bringing up stuff from the first season and nothing from the newer stuff. I think Lash is for you. Yeah. Well, not all the original. They went to Battle City and they were fine. Hey, let me buff Karibo some more. No, they buffed the hell out of Karibo. I don't understand. There's like 90 different Karibos. Nice. No! Not nice. Damn it, I'm out of synergy. Kuribo, more like Curry Buff. Curry Swole. I like that one too. You ran a competitive Kuribo deck. I was a sucker who did all the blue eyes and red eyes and all that crap. I loved the elemental heroes back in the day though. They were my jam. Superhero playing cards? And then Ancient Gear. I liked Ancient Gears. Hey, have a good lurk, Steve. Thanks for stopping in, man. Enjoy your Dungeons and Dragons night. Hopefully you guys make it out of that Tarrasque in one piece. Maybe with the One Piece as well. Heaven forbid Luffy won't find it. I always wanted to try Blackwing. That seemed like a very interesting archetype, but that came out around the time when Synchro was a thing, and I stopped with Synchro. Pokemon is a JRPG and a super simplistic one, but you can't compare it to other RPG stories. No, I absolutely agree with you. Pokemon would have great depth if it tried. Which they kind of did. Oh, you should totally kill. You should totally do that, Steve. You should absolutely steal from the wizard. Had to win by turn 5 or you were done. Ew. I don't like those. Alright, now we have the secret power of Lash. And the game won't tell you where to go next, so there's a couple things you can do. One thing I highly recommend doing not that. This game is really annoying in that regard. But one thing I highly recommend doing is going all the way back to the Shrine of the Sea God. I'm going to also cast a Void. Just to have it. Nope, the shrine is this way. What they don't tell you, if you picked it up in that city, there's a family that's like, little boy went missing. So yeah. If you had come further in here, this cutscene would have played. So what you do is you first go in here. Did I ever play Xenosaga? I have never played Xenosaga, but I've heard a lot of good things about Xenosaga. It seems like a game that I would have played if I had been more into JRPGs when I was younger, and also had a PlayStation 2 when it came out. That's the same that's the same as, not the same as, but that's like related to Xenogears and all that, right? So there's also something secret hidden in this cave. Oh, Xenoblade is in that same Xenosaga, Xenogears world too? Huh. I did not know that. There's a Jupiter Djinn in here. That would make a lot of sense, Harsh, because I know there are a lot of games from that time period that became incomplete. Just because a lot of studios just didn't seem to care. Or in this case, it sounded like they changed devs? That's unfortunate. Oh, damn. Well, they had very niche following. So Golden Sun. I wonder. It's possible this thing doesn't want to get burned. Let's use Venus, Fume, and Mercury. It's very minimal, very minimally better. They were developed at the same time to be one game on the N64, so any artwork that does look better is solely for the fact that they were done kind of at the same time, but one had a little more time. Which is why the Lost Age is also considerably longer than Golden Sun. I'm gonna go get some stuff. Give Jenna 4 points of strength more. And Sheba, Shaman's Rod's gonna be good for her for a while. Wait, do you have an artifact already? Nah. Yep. You get one. Felix gets a shield. Everyone gets a leather cap, basically. You love it when Chrome crashes? I think you're probably the only person in the world who will say that. Alright, so we gotta go down. Oh, I know you were being sarcastic. Feel like the only way for Golden Sun to succeed in a modern age? Yeah. A remaster or even a remake. Combine them into... Maybe combine them into one game without having to use the password system. And you would sell me immediately. And put it on the Switch. And make it $40. And maybe include the other, what is it? Dark Dawn. Maybe include that as well. Hello. Oh, you dried off pretty well. Evolution Worlds. I've never heard of that game. What game is that? Or what series is that in? It looks like he dried off pretty well. Though it shortened up the length for some of the gameplay to make up for it. Ew, why would it do that? I don't even know this game, but why would it do that? Oh, it was on the Dreamcast? I miss out on a lot of games because I don't know about the Dreamcast, I feel like. Evolutia 1 and Evolutia 2. Oh, ported to GameCube. I might have to go and look into that. Oh, that sucks. You know, even though I know you spelled it wrong, Harsh, my brain automatically knew what you were talking about. Alright, there's an item in here. A mint. Mint increases our agility, and holy hell, does... Wait, Jen is faster than Felix. Sheba. I thought the full metal vest dropped our speed. So the GameCube version had voice acting, combined the first two stories, and shortened some of the dungeons. Now that's interesting. That instead of just shortening other parts of the game, they shortened... Go, you can lay in your corner. You're okay. And there's our little soba cam for the evening. Remember that old Blacklight Cheeto commercial? No, what? There was a Blacklight commercial for Cheetos. Ew. Oh, because of all that, the story just gets thrown at you at once. That's my favorite, though. How else am I supposed to know who to love and what girl is objectively best girl? It's Mia. GameCube version still uses cutscenes from the Dreamcast, though, even though the rest of them use updated graphics. Wow. I do know that commercial, Panda. I remember it now. When did we get a cat? Oh, so that pastry my wife cooked yesterday. It was called a blueberry galette, and it was like this. It's basically just a big ass open face blueberry pie. And chat, I gotta tell you, I don't like blueberry pie. I would eat more of that in a heartbeat. Also, yes, I had to turn the soba cam on. He came to visit, so of course that means it's soba cam time. I gotta make... He's a highly marketable friend. Ooh! You found an Indian recipe you think you think I might like. Send it my way, man. There we go. God, I'm... Okay, the fact that there's no milk in it is huge. We were watching some Food Network tonight, and they were talking about a couple different Indian recipes, and I never realized how much milk was in most foods. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much milk. It's a wonder I haven't died now, or I haven't died at this point in life just by how much Indian food I've eaten. and didn't know that. See, I used to be like that, Hero. I used to just deal with the consequences. From 2014 to 2015, I lived alone, away from my girlfriend, now wife, and I was working in sports, and so I just didn't care. I ate, like, Chipotle with cheese, I ate pizzas that had cheese, and nachos, and drank beer that had lactose, which is the dumbest thing in the world, in my opinion. But then I just kept feeling like shit. So at least with you, I hope your lactose intolerance allows you to not feel incredibly terrible when you consume things. Mine is just like, yeah, you can do that. You'll die tomorrow. I get so bloated. I feel like I look like that goblin. And then I explode in an eruption of fire. But I'm happy to know that someone else out there is as lactose intolerant as I am, if not possibly more. Gotta do that. That there. A rat. Haven't done that since you were 18. You are a stronger man than I. I will say, I haven't purposefully ingested any of those things in a while. Accidentally, like I said, there's beer out there that has lactose in it that I don't know, because they don't have to put a lot of craft beer doesn't have to put what's in it on the can. So most of the time it's just a guess. Send a pic. There's 3 recipes: a vegetarian one, a fish one, and a chicken one. I will have to take a look at those. Thank you, Harsh. It's over here. He's looking at me when you're talking to him. Aww. How are you? Yes. But not as wet as Soba. Poor guy. He jumped on top of my computer as soon as he got in here because he knows it's a source of heat. Oh, the vegetarian one is a kind of like an Indian Chinese dish as opposed to a full-blown Indian. Interesting. That's actually something I could really get into. You would tell me the name, but I'd probably butcher the pronunciation. I mean, have I done that before? Yes, I have. It's a unfortunate thing. I don't mean to. I just like to think sometimes that I understand how other languages work when I don't. All right, I know one of those words. I know both of those words, and I would pronounce it as Gobi Manchurian, but that just sounds wrong. That sounds like a white man trying to say what it is. So I got Gobi right. I can live with that. Ooh, I could just keep hitting it with Prism. Is it Manchurian? Like, is the CH sh instead of a ch? Also, we're barely an hour into the game and we have one of each elemental Djinn. Shiba could get Slash. I like this. I like the setup I have right now. Is it not working, hun? Yeah. Cans. Are you able to hear anything yet? Okay. Over you. 1 second. Not Manchurian. So it's Manchurian. Gobi Manchurian. Sounds eloquent as hell, and I love it. So I 100% know I missed a weapon. I'm pretty sure I missed the disc axe. So we're gonna go get that real quick. I think it was over... Is it over here? It's not really like I need it, but I kind of want it. We do like cauliflower in certain certain recipes. Where is it? Did you get it? Oh boy. Or just sort of like cauliflower with sweet and sour sauce. Well, see, that's how you sell it right there. Can I not get back across this way? There we go. Well, I will just come back and get the disc axe when I remember where it is. No point in delaying. We have a way out now, I believe. Usually when you put a log in a hole like that, it doesn't come back. So we are out. And on our way to the next city. But a little pit stop first. There's a boat. Maybe it could have drifted here. Anyway, we don't really have any need to stay here right now. So let's go on to the next city. Ooh, I mastered sword card. First we gotta go little detour again. In the Lost Age, they include these things all over the world map. They're little, tiny little areas that you can just go into and find things. And in this case, it's a summon tablet. So this is a new thing in the Lost Age. In the original Golden Sun, you just could summon summons based off of the 4 elements, being, you know, like Venus, Ramses, Cybele, and Judgment. In this game, you get dual elemental summons. And Zagan is one. Let's show Zagan off real quick. He's pretty cool. It's a weird little horse dude with a scythe. We're getting level ups all over the place too. I feel like one of these is an area where a Djinn can... Right here, apparently. I was about to say, one of these is a place where a Djinn can spawn. Is there a city around here? I thought there was. I'm just gonna try and farm that Djinn. There we go. Let's find that Djinn. Oh my goodness, Harsh. Thank you so much for the host, my friend. By the way, I hope you've been having a good night. I've enjoyed having you around. I always enjoy having you around for conversations. Hope all's well with you. And now we use all of our Djinn against the Djinn. Thank God. Been a rough week so far. I know. A lot of times I'll use streaming as a way to distract me during particularly long and difficult and weird weeks. I'm glad I can be one of the streamers that you watch, though. I'm hopeful that our conversations can help make your week feel a little brighter. I don't have any good. I'm just gonna have to smack these guys. Well, thank you guys. That's actually some of the highest praise I feel like I can have. Like hanging out with a buddy, that's kind of what I love about streaming. Is it's the essence of playing games at your friend's house when you're young, but you don't have to actually be at your friend's house. Just need to add some beers. Yeah. I'll do that probably on the weekends more, whenever we do like game night streams, and if I stream this Saturday. So I'll probably have a beer stream. Plus I don't go all nuts and overboard with all the bits and stuff. Yeah. The good thing about that is, like, I mean, I get it. For some people, it's their, you know, that's their livelihood. They want to make sure that they go all out because they're entertaining for people to give them things like bits and subs and whatnot. For me, if you were to do that, it just literally goes back into the stream because I work full time. So anything like that is just a nice little, you know, sprinkling on the top of playing video games in front of people and talking about how much I love Golden Sun and how much I'm excited to try out this one super cool cheat I discovered recently by watching a streamer named Bowie. He was speedrunning Golden Sun. I found out that there is a super secret way to get one of the strongest items in the game at the beginning. I'm so excited. Yeah, like, the people who can do that as their full-time job, like, more power to them. That's so cool. I would love to do this as my full-time job. But by the same token, I like what I do. Laggy Colin stream. Oh no, is it? Oh crap. I'm sorry. What was the last thing that you remember me saying? Oh, these guys are from Colosso. And they're mad at Isaac. What is he playing? It's either a dice or lip balm. I mean, I don't care. Oh, something bits. Yeah, like if it's like if it was my livelihood, that's another dice. If it was my livelihood, yeah, I'd put on a show. Get people to throw money at me. I don't need to worry about that. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. Anything new that we can... Yeah, Jenna gets that. Circlet. Jenna gets that. Seems better now, though? Good, 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 good. I think... I was gonna give everyone boots. Everyone needs a pair of boots. Let's see, there's the sanctum. Everyone's over here. Oh. That is also a very interesting goal to have, to be able to support your Gundam habits without coming from your own money as much. I love that idea. They're making tandoori chicken. In Madra, it's cooked on the bone. Oh my gosh, you mean like back in the days of the YouTube interviews, would I be interested in doing something like that? Always. It'd be a lot of fun. You haven't... Ooh, I'd be interested. Alright, so that guy's stuck over there. Alright, I know I need something specific for here that I don't have yet. I guess I'll give it to Felix. Felix can't really... I can't remember what it takes for him to get a class upgrade, but I'll have to double check. Yeah, I'll say that about YouTube. I don't mind. YouTube really has kind of been moving into more of the celebrity content, it seems like. We do have Renaissance fairs around where we are. I've never been to one though, but I know my wife and I have wanted to go. Maybe when the world is calmed down. Alright, so that's 45. That's 12 or 11. Oh, Jenna. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to a Renaissance fair. Just the fact that I can walk around eating a giant turkey leg and no one is showered. Actually, that part doesn't sound so great, but the giant turkey leg sounds pretty good. Maybe after this COVID situation, everyone will shower at Renaissance fairs. Hey, it's my boy Piers. The only interview type content you like are the ones from Chris Ulmer, who interviews people with disability. Interesting. Does he just what does he interview them about? Oh, Piers, no. It's days drinking time. Yeah, that is the nice thing about those. We, a couple of my friends and I used to go to a couple German-American festivals around where we are, or like Oktoberfests. Those were always fun. I like German food. Mostly, I just like German food. So he interviews kids, adults, basically what their dreams are, how they want people. Oh, that's really nice stuff, actually. It's all very interesting stuff. I feel like that's kind of more of the content that the world needs to see. I used to work with a lot of special education teachers at my previous job, and I mean, they're some of the strongest people I've ever met. Special books by special kids. I'm making a note of that. I really want to check this out now. Jeez, 500 interviews. Insane. Am I going to Oceania? Sure. That was this is a weird exchange. So for some reason, this lady had to give permission for us to go to the next area. And we got it without really even... I don't know. Ooh. Different parts of the catacombs. That tends to happen, Harsh. When situations like that come around, a lot of times it feels like they can come off as either cheesy or disingenuous. But I really, as long as he's like a good person and, you know, treating them as individuals and equals, then yes, I think that is the best way to handle content like that. He even has a talk on Google. Interesting. So like he's talking about Google in the sense of how people with disabilities work with Google or work for Google. Not for, that doesn't sound right. I don't remember getting the tremor bit this early. He gave his story on what his mission is with his... Oh, okay, at Google. He did it at Google. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got a couple different links to check out, it sounds like. Can't go that way yet. Can't do much else either right now. Let's see. Is there anything else I can check out in here? Come on, really? I can't escape from these guys yet? I will say, the bee's doing a lot of damage. It looks like there's nothing in here. I do need background noise a lot harsh. Background noise gets me through the day. I think I've listened to more podcasts and regular just music on Spotify again in the since March, when I've been stuck at home, than I think in the last 2 years. You can recommend any of the guys' stuff. Perfect. That's good. That's what I like to hear. I know one of the podcasts I like listening to is Glass Cannon Podcast. They're a Pathfinder real play tabletop podcast, and back when they were in full production, their episodes were roughly an hour in length, but now they're doing a side quest from the main story because they can't meet in person because they are New York based, and New York is a shit show. But their episodes right now are about an hour or about 2 hours in length, so it's perfect for going through the first half of the day. Other 10 to 12. Okay, so I definitely want to put them all in like a playlist and then go. Hey, you're a Glass Cannon fan too, Hero? No kidding. I really enjoy their stuff. I stumbled upon it on accident a couple years ago, actually. So they keep talking about the Champa. The Champa are a pirate civilization to which many bad things have happened because they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time right now. But their loss is our gain. We get a pirate sword. That's a 10 point for Felix and such a insane boost for Jenna. Okay, I've heard of Dungeons and Daddies. I've not listened to it yet, but I'm going to take that as a recommendation that I should. See. That bridge is broken. Ooh, a kobold. That's not a kobold. They're scaly little creatures, but this is probably what Japan thinks they were. Did any of us check out the Diamond and Pearl beta stuff? I dug through it as much as I could because it kind of made me sad. Like, there's a lot of... I know they're placeholder assets, but my god, those were a lot of really terrible, terrible-looking sprites. Oops. That's the button. A dinosaur! Did he just trick you to come and have you come out there? Hello, wet boy.
Daddy.
Hello. You liked Craniodos's beta design, but you could tell they were transitioning from GBA to DS mindset. Yeah. You okay? You bumped something? Oh, you're so warm and snuggly now that you've had a bath. Is this what it's gonna be like to have a baby? Except he'll not want to leave? Oh yeah, no, the final build of Diamond and Pearl has always, like, even before I knew any of the stuff that went on behind the scenes or the beta work, you could tell that there was a lot of issues. I always assumed Diamond and Pearl was a time crunch, and that Platinum was really what, like, Platinum was what Diamond and Pearl should have been, and then what Platinum should have been would have been better, I think. That sentence doesn't really make a lot of sense. I forgot that it was supposed to come out in 2005. Let's see. So our next objective is the desert, I believe. But I want to double check. There's a road up here that leads to nothingness, which makes me think there's another Djinn. Yeah, like I said, Platinum should have been Diamond and Pearl, and then the actual Platinum should have been something a lot more intense. You know, more of the Distortion World stuff. A whole Arceus subplot. Huh. No Djinn there. What about in this patch? Nope. If we're thinking of the same thing, wasn't it subplot technically in Heart Gold Soul Silver? I don't count that. That doesn't count. Oh yeah, the unreleased event flute. Which, I'm sorry, like, I know some people think that that's only a Platinum thing. The Azure flute was in Diamond and Pearl. It exists. I found it via Action Replay many years ago. Hidden lore, I don't know. I feel like hidden lore is being too generous. I think that some of the books in Canalave talk about it. A lot of story in Sinnoh was hidden. Maybe we remember different Sinnohs. I'm gonna have to go back. I know it's coming up on stream eventually. My next full Pokemon series is Platinum. So I guess you'll have to walk me through a lot of it, Harsh. Okay, nothing here. Not doing Coliseum XD. I might. I've thought about it. Those games are just so long and slow, though, that I feel like I need. I don't know. I feel like I want to do those, but I don't know. Coliseum is long. What are you talking about? You have to frickin' purify Pokemon. They are also extremely grindy, and it's my least favorite part because the experience system is horrible in Colosseum. It feels like they just didn't get the experience split right. Well, that's the thing. Don't you want to purify? Don't you want to be able to evolve your starter and any other Pokemon that comes across your path? Like, you want to be able to do that. Alright, I clearly don't remember if there are any Djinn there. So let's go to this town. Oh, we're really close to Garo. I'm gonna go into this place. With the ones you're using, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, I guess. Rod Axe for Felix. It is way more simplified in XD though. Like, it is ridiculous. I don't have money for any of these. Boo, that was a horrible. Yeah, Colosseum had the weird thing of friendship evolution, kind of. Happiness-based everything. I don't miss it. Oh yeah, no, I would definitely not purify everything. I don't believe in that shiz. But I would purify my entire team. And most of the time I just cheat with that and buy a ton of the massage oil and just call it a day. Oh, sweet. Osinia Cavern. I can't do this yet. I felt like they were a lot longer, but I also haven't... I don't think I fully played through them in the last couple years. I think I've only done Colosseum. Oh, hey, Mercury. I've done Colosseum a total of at least 3 times, but I think I've done XD once. XD just bored me. Saber Dance, Impair, and Cure Well. The heck? I remember the only reason I actually bought Colosseum was because of the free Jirachi that they gave away. Okay, see, yeah, Harsh, I agree with you on that. That Citadark Isle is long, and the beginning of Colosseum is just like, it's so padded out that it sucks. Oh, you got it because OMG 3D Pokemon with a story? Yeah. Nah, for me it's plain and simple as free Jirachi for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. My cat making those noises? Alright, just a little bit further, I think. Garo has got to be close. This is not the right way. Are you serious? Just Game Shark Jirachi with no shame. See, I haven't done that in years. I still have a whole freaking Eon ticket. What's that? The hard bug. I still have a fully unused Eon ticket that I have yet to use. I was going to do it on back when we did Confirm Crit, and then I was going to do it on stream, and I just never did. Oh, I haven't either, Harsh. I bought it because I wanted, that was like one of the few pieces of collectorabilia that I really wanted. Yeah, Mew just has a problem with getting fully released, I feel like. Alright, we're in the town of Garo. So I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here for the night. We are 2 hours into our adventure in Golden Sun, and we are really far in the game already. We're not as far as you could be if you were speedrunning the game, but nonetheless, we're doing pretty great. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. It felt like, yeah, back in 04, 05, it felt like nobody had a Celebi. Yeah, I hope I can see some of you here tomorrow for our lunch Gundam build stream. We're going to finally finish up Weird Boy Zeta Gundam. Gonna do it. I will see you guys next time.